welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Neff.
I'm Edward Lewis.
Wow, Edward in the hot
twice
seats.
in a week.
I know,
must not have been terrible last time. This is great.
Edward filling in for Charlie Cotton. Edward is a top dog on our TMZ Sports department and on the shows as well. We have a bunch of stories for you guys today. We're going to be starting out with Lil Nas X. He is sitting in jail. He was booked for battery on an officer after his nearly nude romp in LA. We'll tell you all about that. Eric Menendez will stay in prison after being denied parole. This was a really big deal yesterday. We'll tell you all about what happened in the court hearing. And his daughter even spoke out. Ice Spice seems to be moving on from a football player to is he a basketball player? French basketball player? We'll tell you about that. And lastly, Addison Rae seems to be weighing in on the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle scandal. She's got her own jeans ad.
It's like the popular thing.
I know. So we broke a story yesterday about Lil Nas X. Kind of sad. He was booked for a misdemeanor battery on a peace officer following like a bizarre early morning incident in LA. So we got tons of video of him walking down Ventura Boulevard. This is in Sherman Oaks. He was spotted walking by a bunch of people, filming him on the street. He was at 4 a.m. wearing cowboy boots, like whitey-tighty underwear, marching down like in the middle of the road. And here's a little bit of the interaction some random stranger had with him.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat towel. Pow. That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again.
Wow.
I suppose we shouldn't laugh because we don't know what's going on here, but it's...
Yeah, no, to be honest with you, when we first got these videos in, I thought this was like a photo shoot / like some kind of like music video for his new song. But things really escalated after these videos because we were told that there was several people that actually reported him to police because they were worried. He's walking in the middle of the street. They thought he was going to get hit. So police responded. We're told that Lil Nas X actually charged at police. Seems like some other stuff may have happened too because he was booked for misdemeanor battery on a peace officer. And he was first taken to a hospital for possible OD. I guess that's what police told paramedics. They were worried that he had overdosed. So he was taken there, and then from there, he was only there for a couple hours. From there, he was taken to the jail where he was booked, and he's been sitting at for, since yesterday. He's going to be there probably till Monday because he has to wait for a judge to see him.
Set his bond.
Yeah, but we don't really know exactly what's going on. I mean, if you looked at his Instagram for the past, few weeks, it's a little weird. It's kind of, he'll post, photos. I mean, nothing that you would think is out of the norm for Lil Nas X.
Right.
But then when you see this stuff, you kind of go back and you're like, that was a little weird.
But at the same time, hear me out. I'm going to put on my tinfoil hat. Would anybody be surprised if this was some kind of stunt? But
then why would he chase after police officers?
Because maybe it doesn't get on social media or it doesn't get the TMZ the way you would have thought. So you have to end up in arrest, right? And you charge a police officer, it's a misdemeanor. They're probably not going to prosecute. Why?
Wow, you really think this whole thing?
And here's my theory on why. Look how good he looks.
Oh, he looks great.
His
body,
shredded.
Yeah.
The tighty whities are
he's dancing. He must
perfectly on his butt. You know what I mean? The cowboy boots are amazing. You could sell 1 million of these T-shirts today. You know what I mean? And he looks great. He's dancing great. He's singing great. It to me almost like even when Morgan Wallen threw that chair off the balcony, they just feel like stunts to get a mugshot out there.
See,
Morgan,
that's the entertainment news person in you.
But Morgan went
you
on
think
to,
everything is like fake.
His song, he put a song on his album about like, you're gonna see my mugshot someday, and it just felt like oh, it seemed like he wanted to do that so he could have a song about being arrested, and and I look, I don't know, and everything we've been reading and hearing, and like you just mentioned,
and we also
it's possible he's going through some sort of mental health episode, but man, this doesn't strike me as like, oh my God, he's in so much trouble, we need to help Lil Nas X. Like,
no, he looks like he's having a
good time. He's having a good time. He looks great.
But we did get video surveillance footage of him like hours ahead of time where he was like in a lobby of a hotel and he's like sits down, like takes off his shirt. He's like walking around. He's alone. And then he like somehow strips down like hours later and is walking down the road. But the hotel, I believe, was in
Hollywood, right? Yeah.
And then here he makes it to Studio City. That's
Sherman Oaks, a long way.
Long way. Yeah. So we don't know really what really happened in between that time, but we do see him start to undress like hours before.
Yeah, and I mean it's very possible too. He's just looking for a party. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and he does say that in the video. He's like, I'm on my way to a party.
Right. So I mean, who hasn't started at noon and gotten to 9 and be like, I still want to keep going. Let's find this. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay, party boy.
I don't know. Look, I'm making a little bit light of it, but it just. That video doesn't strike me as somebody who needs help. And generally when you see people walking half naked through streets singing and dancing, it's like, we've
seen a little bit worse in LA.
Maybe it's me hoping, because I really like Lil Nas X, Old Town Road's like.
Yeah, I like him. I hope everything's okay. And I am excited to hear his new song regardless.
Yeah.
Moving on to Eric Menendez. Big news yesterday. He was denied parole. There was the longest hearing on the planet Earth yesterday. There was 18 family members that spoke out. But it was revealed yesterday that, he, even though we kind of thought, he was a model prisoner. He did all these things behind bars. He helped with landscaping and, had spearheaded all these amazing efforts, in prison. But it was revealed yesterday that there was a lot of incidents where he appeared extremely violent. He had a cell phone, which is contraband. He was basically like, the kingpin of this prison, which kind of paints him in a different light. So he was denied. Obviously, the governor has power to come in and be like, no, we're going to release him, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, I feel bamboozled. Like for weeks, months, even years at this point, we've been like, they've been so good. They've done all these things and they've done this, and this. And here we are, we're talking about lying to staff, excessive physical contact, visitors. I mean, it's an endless stream of violations. Now, granted, they don't seem to be anything that's like, physical fights or beating up or attacking somebody. But if I'm in jail or in prison at this point for murder, and I want to get out at some point, there better not be a single thing wrong. But
I don't think they ever thought that was a possibility to get out. The only reason why it got drudged up again was because of the revelation from the Menudo member who basically backed up their claim, saying that he was also sexually assaulted by Jose Menendez, the father, which is what Eric and Lyle have been saying this whole time. So then all of a sudden, everyone looked back at their case. Obviously, the show, too, helped get momentum. But Eric's stepdaughter, spoke out. Her name is Talia, and she said, "Where are the celebrities that were advocating for them? It's been way too quiet. The only one I could say that has been checking in on my family is Cooper Koch, the one that played Eric in the American Horror Story movies or shows." She said, "And we absolutely adore him. To the ones that went to the prison without any background checks to film their show but are staying quiet now, you despise me beyond measure. Just say your views are down and keep it pushing."
But what do you want them to say? He was not a model citizen, according to the officials, and you can't be set free. You know what I mean? Like I think if they had been. Because the allegation was that, they were wrongly in prison. They had to do what they had to do, and during their time in prison, remember we heard all the good things. They built parks and stuff, and they created organizations, but we never heard a single thing of like, hey, look, they actually had some transgressions in prison. And I think if you had heard any of them, I mean, like I said, if you're in prison for murder, you better not have a single thing. I wouldn't even. You better not be taking too much food. You know what I mean? This is murder, and I'm going to put you out, and you can't even behave in prison. So I think the reason you're not hearing these celebrities is because, like, what do you want me to say? If you had behaved, I'd have your back, but you clearly didn't, at least according to these officials.
And I just want to correct myself. I said that one of the things that they pointed out was that he was violent. Actually, it was Eric admitted that he was joining in the prison. You know, he was kind of like the kingpin, that he was joining for survival in what he called an extremely violent prison.
Sure. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
This is arguably the most heinous crime you can commit, probably, right?
Yeah.
Number one. And you were in prison and you committed transgressions and now you want to get out. I can't get behind it, and I don't think any of these celebrities can. And I feel like, like I said, I've been bamboozled. Like,
I know they have like a huge following, but I just can't see a world where Gavin Newsom lets them free.
Especially not after this hearing, you know? Like,
yeah, and there's like a huge crackdown. People are upset with the lack of responsibility and crimes in California. So I think it would be a bad move.
I don't know how you could defend them at this point.
Right.
Like, they had their chance. They were in prison and they behave, you get out, not, you don't.
But we'll see what happens with Lyle today because his hearing is today as well. Same exact stuff is going to go down. So we'll see what happens.
And apparently he has less transgressions than Eric, right?
So that's what we're hearing.
Yeah.
Moving on to Ice Spice.
This one I'm super excited to talk about.
Oh.
So Ice Spice began dating, what we think, I don't know,
she spotted out.
Began looking romantic with New York Jets superstar Sauce Gardner.
It's a great name.
It's not his real name, but
great name,
like early summer, maybe late spring, and it looked pretty boyfriend girlfriendy. I mean, they were like taking selfies, and they, it was like kind of a, intimate. It wasn't like, something that would be friends kind of thing, or less than friends. Well, a couple weeks ago, they kind of disappeared off each other's socials. They stopped mentioning each other, which was weird for them because they were all over each other's stuff. And then we get in yesterday morning, and we get these photos of Ice Spice with this mystery man. And in fact, some of the paps are like, it's Sauce Gardner that she's with. And
but it wasn't.
I got in, I'm like, that is not Sauce Gardner. Like, this dude's like 7 feet tall. Sauce Gardner's like 6 foot. So you guys did some digging, and you found out that it was a basketball player named Diamant Blasi. And
he's from France.
Yes, he's in like kind of a pro-am, even if you want to call it a basketball player. I mean, he's like a professional basketball player loosely. He's not an NBA player or anything like that. I guess he's more known as a social media influencer. Somebody said he has more TikTok followers than she does, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true. Don't quote me on that. But he's that big on TikTok that it's even a question. So these photos, there's no PDA. We actually got them out on video, and they got in the same Uber together. And I think you guys were talking about this morning, they were sharing a vape together.
Yeah.
It certainly looks, and he's a hunk. Also, she's hot. Like.
Also, they went to Chiconi's, which is a very popular restaurant here in LA.
Like a sexy joint too, right?
Yeah, it's somewhere that you would take a significant other. Right. Like, it's a good date spot, but also there's paparazzi there, so they clearly wanted to be seen together, which makes me think that it's more than just friends.
Right.
But a source close to the situation told us that Ice and Damian were just enjoying time together, but wouldn't clarify if their outing was friendly or romantic.
That basically says that it's romantic.
Facts.
So I guess the reason I enjoyed this conversation was, is it too soon?
For what?
Well,
to move on?
Yeah, you did.
It is never too soon.
Well, okay.
Don't guys move on within seconds?
Let me rephrase this. Is it too soon to date another professional sports player? Yes.
No.
Okay.
If it was like his teammate, that'd be.
So you have no problem with this? You don't see that?
Do you have a problem with this, Edward? Please, you're moving on one. Before you even drop one girl, you've already moved on to another girl.
But it's different. How is
that different?
You're not flaunting it in public.
Oh, so you're being secretive. It's even worse.
And they're not all like Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders to Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders. You know what I mean?
Edward, you're not getting cheerleaders.
I was curious as to what the majority would have thought. Is it too soon? And is it too many sports athletes too soon? So,
wow.
I guess not.
I think she's fine. And to our last story, Addison Rae stripped down for a bold new ad campaign with Lucky brand. Remember Lucky? Like, all these companies are coming back from like the 2000s.
It's like a very
American Eagle, Lucky.
Girls did the Lucky jeans, right? There was a horseshoe on the butts, right?
Is it horseshoe or is it the clover?
I thought.
What is it?
I remember wrong.
True Religion. Yeah, but I do love True Religion.
All right, well, either way.
So she posted a photo. She's got like a new collab with them in jeans, sexy. She's like topless. But I think like from here on out, like no matter who you are, or if you don't want the connection to Sydney Sweeney, people are going to connect you with it. Now it's like we're all eyes.
Jeans are MAGA now. If you wear jeans and no shirt, you're MAGA.
Yes, totally. But I mean, she looks freaking hot. I love Addison Rae.
Her story is tremendous.
Amazing.
Like to be this dancing loser on TikTok for like years. And now she is like a bona fide pop princess.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
To the point where like I could see her like on the undercard of like a Coachella lineup next year.
Oh,
like,
okay. I could too, actually.
Like she's very entertaining. Like she has a lot of hit songs on the radio.
Diet Pepsi.
And it's crazy. I mean, think about all the other TikTokers. Has anybody even remotely touched this?
I mean, there's Charlie D'Amelio.
What is Charlie? What do they do?
They had their own reality show.
They had a reality show, and she has staying power. That's I think potentially a decade, and I don't think there's a single one else. And during that whole TikTok era of 2020, who would have said that? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Props to her. I like
me too. Edward, what do you got going on this weekend? You always have fun plans. Single man out on the town.
Not much. You know, it's kind of the calm before the storm. The NFL starts September 4th.
Oh, no one cares.
So we have 2 weekends of just nothing until the following weekend when it's NFL.
So are you just raging at the Penmar?
No, I think right now it's kind of just calm down, because I know that first NFL Sunday, it's just going to be wild.
So you're trying to save up all your energy?
Yeah, like, because you're going to have to go out Saturday, and then Sunday you have all the games starting at 10. They don't end until 8. Connor, our Bills fan coworker, he's throwing a big rager at his house. Like, it's just...
Oh, I didn't get the invite.
So anyways.
Connor after this. So nothing on the list.
No, yeah, so easy. Anyways, how about you? Anything good? No?
No, nothing.
Right.
I'm going on a cruise in a couple
Ugh.
I've never been on a cruise, but I'm going with my family.
Ugh.
And of course, we're going to, it's only like a few days. We leave from Long Beach, we go to Catalina, and then we end in like Ensenada, obviously come back.
Ugh.
My mom is like, oh, we should get like the drink tickets. I'm like, I'm not getting drunk with you, Mom. Like, no. And my brothers are significant others.
That sounds terrible.
I'm kind of looking forward to just like, I don't know. I'm excited for like the classes. Like, you know, when you walk into a hotel room and there's like a towel shaped as a swan, you could take a class that teaches you how to like shape these like little napkins and
very
towels.
Different lifestyles, man. Oh my goodness.
And we're gonna be blacked out on the slide, rolling in.
Talking to anybody.
Flashing cannonball in the pool. Okay, well, thanks, Edward.
Yeah, it's all right.
How lame I am.
Yeah.
We hope you guys have a great weekend too, and we'll catch you on Monday. Bye.